Hey guys, welcome back to Fries. I'm Fries, that's Blue. We're reacting to an animated story. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Reaction.
Bam.
Lily, sweetie, are you still mad at Mommy? I
Can you
turned
turn up
away
the volume?
Yeah, let's go.
continued to draw on the paper in front of me. That's beautiful work, sweetie. You're your mama's kid. I kept working. Mom, just leave me alone. I'm sorry, darling. I can't explain. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you. Grown-ups were so lame. They were always crying and saying the weirdest things. As Mom
Who's
left
the
the
one
room,
crying?
she turned to Mandy, my oldest sister. Take care of Lily for me while I'm gone, okay? As soon as I heard Mom leave, I said to Mandy, I'm going to go watch TV. Go wherever you want to. I hope you don't come back. Wherever? Great. Mom said she couldn't take me to Susie's party because I was too small to go out. But I was 6 years old. I was almost a grown-up. I could go out by myself. When I got outside, I asked an old woman standing by the side of the road, do you know Susie's house? It's got a pink gate. She said she did and she could take me there. But the house she took me to had a purple gate. Don't be silly. This is purple. I told you, Susie has a pink gate. I was starting to get angry now. Grown-ups could be so
Yes.
dumb sometimes. I turned to
dumb.
leave when suddenly the woman picked me up and rushed inside. I started to scream, but there was no one around. She put me in a dark room and said if I keep quiet, she'd give me ice cream. I don't want it. I want my mommy. Should have thought about that before. Now I'm your mama. She'll never find you.
What
I
does this
started
have to
cry.
do with the
Just
title?
then, the door of the house.
Oh yeah, guys, the thing is, I always thought I was the ugly
The
sister
ugly
until
sister until the 9th grade. This is a 6-year-old being kidnapped.
Yeah,
How
what?
are those the same thing?
I
They
don't-
aren't.
That's
flew open, and someone yelled, keep your filthy hands away from my girl. I started to jump up and down with joy. It was Mom. As the woman was taken away, my mom hugged me. How did you find me, Mommy? I was so scared.
Okay.
She said you'd never find me. She hugged me again and said, I'll always be able to find my little girl. I put a special little chip in her brain that tells me everything about her, so I never lose her. Hi, my name is Lily, and if you think you have an overprotective mom, wait till you meet mine. She can literally read my mind and can always track me down. She said that I'm too beautiful and can't go around by myself. When I was younger, I didn't know what that even meant. But before I
What?
continue, click like and subscribe. By the time I was 10,
Yeah, guys, like and
guys,
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, what they said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Except on our channel.
Yeah, here, you
That-
know?
Here. Not there. Here.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had good
I mean,
grades
you
in
can do it
school
there too,
and was
but
the smartest
here.
kid in class. I could read books far above my age group, and I was better at
You
math than
Shakespeare.
Mandy. But my real passion was like my mom's, art. One day, my art teacher invited me to her house, saying she had some old canvases and paints I could use. I had just started working when the door burst open and Mom barged in, looking like a loony. Just what do you think you're trying to do with my child? You think I won't find her? Your little Lily is a prodigy. She's another Picasso, a Michelangelo. Keep your trap shut. I know you were trying to kidnap my kid. As Mom dragged me
No.
home, I couldn't help wondering how she even knew where I was. But then I remembered how Mom had once said she'd put a chip in my brain so she could always find me. That's how.
Or,
the
you
next
know,
day, we
tracking
had a
your
new
phone or
teacher.
something.
And on top of that, Mom forced Mandy to join my class. Mandy was furious. I can't believe I have to go down a class just to babysit this brat, Mom. It's not fair. But Mom
It
couldn't care
isn't.
less. You know your sister is special. You absolutely have to look after her. Mandy glared at me.
Okay,
I
what's-
wish you'd just disappear. Yeah, well, I wish you'd disappear too. Years passed, and every day Mandy had a new reason to be mad at me. She kept picking fights for the smallest things. If I made a good piece of art, Mandy yelled at me and called me a loser. In fact, sometimes she yelled at me if she
Okay.
could hear me breathe. It's not my fault what Mom decides.
Okay.
One day soon after I turned 14, Mandy threw a particularly horrible tantrum when Mom said she had to go somewhere, and Mandy had to stay back to watch me. You honestly can't expect me to cancel my date to watch her again. When Mom came back that evening, Mandy was still in a really bad mood. So she said she'd take us out for pizza and ice cream. We'll spend some time as a family. This is bad. No. Just then the pizza was served, but Mom slid under the table and said, we have to go, right now. But Mom, the pizza. Not a word, you two. Outside, now. As soon as she parked the car at home, she ordered us to go to our rooms and pack up. We're moving. But why, Mom? She never replied. Before the night was over, we were on the road, driving to God knows where. I didn't even get time to pack my art supply.
Wait, what is happening?
I'm lost. I'm entirely lost.
What's the title? What is going on?
When I
No
was
idea.
younger, I thought my mom was cool, but now that I was 14, she was starting to get on my
14, she
nerves.
looks like
In
a
our
whole
new
adult.
city, Mom moved us to a house in an almost
she looks
empty
like
neighborhood.
18 or
There was
20.
just one other family, and they lived across the road from us. When the truck was unloading our stuff, a boy came out of the house. He stood there,
Ooh,
staring
a
at me,
boy.
No,
and then he yelled,
there's a boy. You gotta move again.
"Sure you're not from this
Wait,
town,
yeah.
because you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met." I felt blood rushing to my face, but Mom immediately pulled me inside and said, "Maybe we should have tinted windows." Mom, it's bad enough I have to share a room with Mandy in this weird place. I can't live in a black-windowed house.
I thought she was
have
supposed to be
rights.
the ugly
Where's
one.
Mandy? Curious to know what she was up to, I snuck to our room. The door was slightly open. I peeked inside and gasped. She was looking at a picture and crying. "I miss you so much, my love. I have no one here." Watching her cry like that broke my heart. I threw the door open and
I thought
rushed
you
to
hated
her.
each
"Don't
other."
say that, Mandy. You have me." Truth be told, I expected Mandy to throw me out of the room for spying on her, but instead she hugged me and said, "I know, and you'll always have me, Lil." And then, just like that, my sister and I were best friends. When school started,
Evil! Evil! What
Evil,
was that?
that face was
Jeez.
evil. I'm like, is she
She's like,
possessed? She's pretending to be all nice.
excited.
I-
At
what-
least now I had an
title
excuse
has
to get out
nothing
of the
to do with
house.
this.
Mandy spent
Yeah, I don't-
hours getting dressed because she was determined to be one of the cool kids. "I'm
Ugh.
going to stun them all, baby
Oh.
sis." The minute we walked in, someone whistled. I grinned at Mandy. Clearly, her effort was not wasted, but she looked
No.
angry. I was confused until I heard someone say,
They were
"The
whistling
blonde
at
girl
you."
is gorgeous." I was? Since when? But throughout the week, it became clearer that everyone thought I was beautiful. Add to the fact that everyone who saw my art wanted me to do a piece for them, and before I knew it, I was hanging out with the popular kids. By the end of the week, I'd been invited to 4 parties,
yes, 'cause you
even
want them
to the
to
one
like you
the
because
captain of the
purely
football team
based
was
off you
throwing.
looking
You don't
pretty.
just make art. You are art. I need this master.
Oh
Ew.
my god.
God,
dude.
no,
Oh
no.
my god.
Mm-mm. No
I'll just
way.
get a bunch of my friends just like, bye.
Yeah.
piece in my house. I was thrilled. I couldn't wait to go. All the guys
That's
were
the
already
worst pickup
telling me
line
I
ever.
had to dance with them. There was just one problem.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Asking
You have
Mom.
no choice.
That night over dinner, I waited for the right moment to bring it up when suddenly Mom said, "These parties are useless. You can't go." My jaw dropped. Every time I started to think my chip theory was crazy, she just convinced me it wasn't. How else
Or,
could she
you
know
know-
my thoughts? "She didn't say anything about a party, Mom," Mandy said. "Oh, she doesn't need to say anything. I know." I looked over at Mandy in shock, and she looked just as taken aback as me. That night as we lay in bed,
The
Mandy said,
eyes
"It's
on
unfair
this.
how she's so strict with you. I don't know why she hates you." "I wish she didn't," I said sadly. "Hey, you know what? If you want, we can sneak out." "What, really?"
No.
"Yeah, it'll be a ball. All the jocks will be there. And it's
Ugh.
Ah.
You know the jocks, but just the way that they're talking about it. I mean, sure, like sports, blah blah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, you
sister's
should. You
evil.
shouldn't like someone solely based off of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like them
that's-
because of their
Unless
personality.
they're actually nice and they're just not showing it, you know.
so great that the captain of the football team wants to dance with you. I was thrilled. I promised her I'd never tell Mom she helped me. The next day, the two of us got to the party when it was in full swing. Mandy
Wait,
immediately
what's that girl's dance right there?
I know, right there. She
disappeared
like.
into the crowd.
Wait, I
At
wanna
party
see-
when
I
it
need
was
to see that
in
again.
full
We need to see-
swing.
Wait.
Mandy immediately disappeared into the crowd.
All of the
Everybody started to
dancers
hover
there.
around,
We must
waiting to
learn how
dance
to
with me.
dance.
Wait,
They
what
show
is
us.
this? There's like,
We're at a party.
I thought we didn't know how to dance.
I know. I just do like the awkward dancing. I don't go.
I have no idea what you're doing, but okay. I just don't just raise my hand, just like swing your hand up. Okay, let's continue.
If the whole school had been waiting for me to show up
Oh my
before
God.
the party actually started. After a while, I was so tired, I absolutely had to sit down. That's when I saw him. He was tall and he was
Yeah.
wearing a green shirt. Even from across the room, I felt his intense gaze. And when our eyes met, he smiled. I never knew a smile could make my heart race the way his did. I smiled back and he started to make his way to me. I waited with my breath caught in my throat. I just knew I was
How
about
is
to
that
fall
your
in
breath
love.
caught in your throat?
But before he could complete his sentence, the door
The animation for her at the door, though.
Oh my God, dude. It's like, oh no, you see a boy? Dun dun dun.
And how do you even know your daughter only likes boys? Maybe she just likes everyone at the party.
Yeah,
Wait,
apparently
she probably
this guy
does know,
with
you
the
know, with a
green-
chip in her brain.
Yes, jeez.
flew open. Lily, Lily, I know you're here. You are grounded for as long as you live. I gasped. Oh no, Mom! I was so mortified that I tried to duck under a table, but she knew
Technically, when you're
exactly where to look for me.
Wait. A fishing pole?
Technically, when you're 16, you can, like, move out and not be under her rules. So you're grounded for 2 years, basically, since you said you were 14.
When I got home, I was shocked to see Mandy already there. She looked at me apologetically and whispered, I'm sorry. As soon as I saw Mom there, I just ran. I don't know how she knew. Mom started to yell at us. Me for sneaking out, and Mandy for not watching over me. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000,000,000 times. I wanted Mom to admit that she was a psycho who'd put a chip in my brain. How did you know? What? How did you know where I was? Don't ask questions,
What's that noise?
Airplane outside the window.
Lily. Just go to your
He
room.
did not
You're
crash.
grounded. I had to put a stop to this. I couldn't let Mom control me forever. There was only one...
What? Yeah, your mom's gonna control you and make you jump up and down like a monkey.
Guys, my mom's controlling me right now. Sorry.
Alright guys, let's just continue on with the video.
person I could turn to, Mandy. That night, I told her my suspicions,
Why is
and
she-
all she said was, I don't know, kiddo. Mom really does seem to have it out for you. I'd be careful if I were you. You have to help me, Mandy. I have to go see a neurologist and get this thing out of my head. Mandy promised that we'd go next time Mom was out of town, or we had a chance to sneak out. The next day in school,
never.
I was a girl on a mission. I had to find the guy in the green shirt. I checked every nook and cranny.
Is this
I went
like a
around asking...
Wait,
Romeo
why
and
was she looking underneath a blanket?
What? Who knows? Maybe he has no friends.
every nook.
Wait, okay, she's...
Maybe he's under that rug.
Maybe
No,
he's just...
maybe he's really, really skinny, so you wouldn't tell if he's under a rug until you lift it up.
Or with a magnifying glass?
Yeah, he's just...
Why? Where are
He
you
only likes
looking?
really short guys.
Like really tiny midgets.
Nook and cranny. I went around asking everybody, did you see the guy in green yesterday? It turned out that a lot of people were wearing green. Why did Mom have to come
But
before
were
I
they
caught
wearing
his
green
name?
yesterday?
By the end of the day, I was so disappointed that I gave up and was wandering aimlessly around the school. When I saw
did
the
you
art
have
room,
classes?
immediately I made my way to it. As I set up a canvas, I once again began to drift into my universe of colors. Hey there, I thought I might find you here. I broke out of my reverie and gasped. It was him. My heart immediately began to thump like 100
No
drummers
way.
were banging away on it. You.
Ow.
How? That sounds like it would kill you.
Yeah.
And your drummers are
And
banging
why is
on
this
your
guy
house.
like? Why is this guy as creepy as not? It's like I thought.
And
you'd
why
be-
is he wearing the same shirt?
Yeah,
It
he's
was
like.
last night. She's wearing the same outfit too. I guess they just like only have one pair of clothes.
Or just have a bunch that look the exact same.
Yeah.
You were looking for me? He smiled and said, well, a little birdie told me that the most beautiful girl in school was looking for someone in a green shirt. I thought I might be the lucky winner. Am I? I looked at the ground and
No.
nodded. In a flash, he was next to me. Why? I wanted to ask you out. He stepped closer to me, and I gasped.
No.
He came closer and closer till
And
his
then you
face
slapped
was
him.
just an inch
And
from
then-
mine.
And then you slap him.
Yes, that's when you You say, no. Answer my question
Nope.
before you get close to me.
This
Thank
is
you.
when the mom comes in with the garden hose through the open window.
Yes.
Love to go on a date with you. With that,
You don't even
he
know his
turned to
name.
leave, and I breathed a sigh of relief. I hadn't even known I was holding my breath. As he reached the door, he
Amazing
turned and
art.
said, "Oh, and in case you were wondering, Lily, my name is Eric." When I got home that day, I was still flustered, and my heartbeat would not slow down. I kept thinking
That's a
only one
medical
thing,
condition.
Eric, Eric, Eric. Suddenly, Mom barged into my room, and she yelled, "Snap out of it." "What?" This boy, Eric, just stay away from him. Boys only bring trouble." I gasped, and then suddenly I felt furious. "You aren't the boss of me, and you can't control my life forever. I'm going to date whoever I want to. Don't make me do something I don't want to." The next few days went by.
Turn her off because you have a chip in her brain?
Kill her? Kill him?
Lock her
Kill
up in the
everyone?
basement? Kill him?
I
Make
still
him
don't get
disappear?
how the title matches this.
It doesn't.
I always thought I was the ugly sister until the ninth grade. More like my mom put a chip in my brain, which seems like a more clickbaity title. Why wouldn't you use the clickbaity title?
I know, right?
In a magical haze of Eric, who was spending every minute of school time with me. I'd never felt happier in my life. And then one day, Mom announced that she was going to an art auction to sell some of her work. She would be gone for the whole day. This meant I could spend the whole
No,
day
she
with
won't.
Eric. We decided to visit a nearby
Weren't you
town
supposed
that
to
was
check your
famous for its
brain
art
next time
museums.
she left?
The minute Mom left, so did we. For once, I was sure I was safe from Mom, but I
would wait
was
until she
so
was gone for a
wrong.
bit.
As we wandered around seeing museum after museum, Eric suddenly stopped and told me he had a small gift for me. Of course, I wondered what it could be and gasped when I saw it. It was a gorgeous hairpin. One look was enough to know it would have cost a fortune. I'm not much good at art myself, but my grandma was. This was hers. She'd have loved you and would have wanted you to have this. Oh, Eric, it's lovely.
Didn't you meet
And
like
then
a
I
week
couldn't
ago?
stop myself. I leaned in to kiss him, and what a kiss it was. I felt like the
Oh, I
brightest
thought your
colors
mom
had
was gonna
sprung up.
go into her
It
eyes.
looks like she's swallowing his lip.
Mum, 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 mum.
And she's on her toes. What?
Yeah, it looks like she's eating his nose, kind
Looks
of.
like she's in an uncomfortable position. And their legs are just perfectly symmetrical.
Yes, my legs. You can't see one without
And
seeing
what's with the guy right here?
Great.
And the long neck, it's all so weird. Okay.
Up all around us.
That's
Just
so
then,
neatly
I
like
felt
words.
someone pull me away. "What are you doing? Are you trying to take my daughter away?
Oh
Did
my
they
God, bro.
send you?" "Who? What? No, no one sent me." But Mom wasn't listening. Her eyes were glazed
She
over
has
and
no
full
ears.
of panic as she tried to drag me away. "Let go, Mom. I don't want to go anywhere with."
Let go. You're
Go,
in the
Mom.
car
In the
with
car.
the seatbelt. What do you mean let go?
Let's go.
Let go of the steering wheel?
I feel like they made the animation and the words slightly not at the same time. Just like that one we were watching when it said, "I pulled her away," and he literally shoves her to the ground. That's what it seems like they're doing with this
Alright,
one.
let's just keep going.
with you. As soon as we got home, Mom yelled for Mandy. "Pack up, Mandy. We're moving." "What? No, I'm not going anywhere with you. You're crazy. I know you've put a chip in my brain, but I'm done letting you ruin my life." "Don't be stupid, Lily. There's no chip." I turned to see Mandy standing at the bottom of the stairs, and Mom looked horrified. "Mandy, no, you can't. Watch me, Mom. I'm just as sick and tired of you as she is. You promised me we wouldn't move as long as I told you." "Told her what? What are you talking about?" "She's been using me to spy on you all your life. There was never any chip. The last time we moved, she said if I was nice to you and told her everything, we could stay." I was stunned. "Why would you do this, Mom?" Mom stood speechless, and Mandy said she'd wondered that too. I got so tired of Mom acting crazy that I snooped around in her papers and found everything. "Will you tell her, Mom? Or should I?" Mom looked at me,
Or should
tears
I?
pouring down her cheeks. "After Mandy's
Oh.
dad left, I was completely broke. A really rich couple who couldn't have a baby offered me a great deal of money to carry their child. But as soon as I set eyes on you, my Lily, I couldn't bear to give you up. So I ran away with you both, and I've been on the run ever since, terrified they'd find you and I'd lose you. Me? You ran away with me? I looked at them in shock as the reality
She
set
stole
in.
you.
My mother was not my mother. My real parents were out there somewhere. My whole experience had suddenly turned upside down. I refused to even acknowledge Mom's existence. She had stolen me from someone and used Mandy against me all this time. Eric convinced me that everything she had done was out of love and I needed to forgive her. Eventually I did, but only on the condition that she'd tell me who my real parents were.
What if Eric's your brother?
Oh no.
I needed to go see them, and they deserved to know what happened to me. My real parents were overwhelmed with joy to see me. I stayed with them for a few days, and they seemed like lovely people. They could give me the life every girl dreamed of, but something kept bothering me. I'm sorry you went through all this, but I have only one mother, and she's waiting for me.
That was the end?
How was that the end? Oh,
How was that an end?
how is that a story? How is this? What?
What? No. How? What was what the
What was that?
I don't know.
What
Um,
is that?
That had nothing to do with the video title.
I know you're like,
We're gonna have to rename the video.
yeah, to my. I thought my mom put a chip in my brain.
Planted a chip in my brain, but wait, it's worse.
Or my mom didn't.
Why would her sister actually do that for her mom though? Just make up some stuff and be like, yes, she's in love with a guy named
Eric.
Tarzan. I don't know.
And now, if we see a comment from him, we'll know if he watches the videos.
If he comments on what you just did.
We'll know if he watches the videos or not. Okay, guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all that YouTube
comment down
stuff.
below why logicking the video. Yeah.
Comment
I don't
down below
even
anything
know.
else you want to see from
Anything.
the channel.
Comment anything.
We love seeing comments. Makes us happy. Makes us happy to know we're making other people happy. So
Makes us
comment,
less tired from
stuff.
school and stuff.
I'm very tired right now. This
So am I.
a little bit. So see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
What? Bye.